My name is Luke Madden.
And I'm Katy Madden, and we have been members at Trinity for, I don't know how many years, 2001 maybe?
We got connected at Trinity right after we got married. We were walking in the door of the refuge, and Mr. Billy McConnell grabbed us and said, "Hey, you guys need to join the small group that I know about." We got plugged in with like-minded Christ followers who were trying to grow their marriage and their walk with Jesus. That really made a huge impact.
Yeah. It was accountability, it was friendships, and helping us through the struggle of what was the first year of our marriage, because we didn't realize, as much as we loved each other, how difficult that would be.
When Avery was first born, the quilt ministry, where they bring a prayer quilt to somebody that's hospitalized or ill, had a huge impact on us. In a time that was particularly challenging and dark, our multimedia ministry is something I've volunteered off and on with for a really long time. I don't know how long. And that's been really fun to be involved with. It's been a great way to engage and be involved in the ministries of this church.
Early on in our marriage, when we didn't have kids, we participated in Weekend of the Cross, and that was very meaningful to both of us to get to serve the people of this community and interact with the youth ministry at our church. Our couples group has been kind of a lifeline throughout our marriage for us. There were times when we stepped away when our kids were born and we didn't participate, although that would have been an excellent time to have been really finding help and support there. I would love to do more with outreach, and right now feels like a crazy time to do that because our life has kind of been rearranged a little bit, but there are many places I still want to be involved.
It's really humbling to think about how much we've been blessed a lot of times, and being faithful to be generous in the way that God calls us to, financially and with our time, our prayers, our presence, our gifts, our service, and our witness. When you give that way, God really does open the floodgates of heaven and bless you.
As what we have has grown, the giving gets to grow, and it doesn't feel like a burden. It feels like how cool that we get to participate in this really big thing that God's doing, that the amount that we have on our own is not significant, but combined with all of the things that God's doing, like all the prayers that are offered up, all the ministry that's happening, like how our gifts are multiplied, and we don't really conceive of that until we start reflecting on all of the things that He's doing in all of the aspects of our lives, not just the way that He meets every one of our needs, but that He is working ahead of us. He's making a way for all the different places that He wants us to go and the things that He wants us to do.
I would encourage those seeking to grow in the spiritual discipline of generosity, just to start with the first step. Don't feel like you have to start at the end of the race. Just at least start with something.
I think it's a good reminder that what we have doesn't actually belong to us, and it's easy to get very selfish about our things, like physical things or our own family, and that we forget that these are all gifts of God's. And so you're getting to give this to God and kind of, let go of some of the responsibility of what that looks like, and know that God is going to use your gifts, your time, your talents, your money, and He's going to bless other people, and He's going to further His kingdom, and He's going to change your life.